Hey everyone, okay, today's makeup tutorial is inspired by Mila Kunis and I'm using the beautiful Beth for this tutorial. I'm just going to apply some moisturizer to Beth's skin. Now Beth already has a slight tan, so we're just going to build upon this. I always like to start from the neck up when I'm using a bronzer, and I'm using Bare Escentuals Faux Tan here. And I'm just going to build up the colour from the neck, but I'm not going to make it really dark. I just want it to appear slightly more golden and luminous, so to speak. So I'm using a NARS Kabuki brush. Next I'm going to take a wax-based foundation and apply this to Beth's face very lightly. This is actually a prototype of my foundation which I'm working on, which will contain 6 shades per palette, so you can contour and highlight for all skin tones. And I like the wax-based foundations because they go on so beautifully. And I love the Beauty Blender sponge, just with a fraction shade lighter underneath the eyes to conceal and around the nose, and then just blend it in with your Beauty Blender sponge or a damp sponge or your fingers, whatever works for you. And you can just see that that area is slightly lighter now than the rest of the face, but only slightly. I'm going to powder with a powder brush by Ray Morris, which is the Deluxe Kabuki brush, because Beth doesn't have any skin issues, so I can use a powder brush without moving the foundation. And you know, if there's anything under the skin that really needs covering, you're better off with a powder and a puff to set the foundation with. I'm now going to kind of build upon with the bronzer as well. As you can see, I'm going over the face and just to build upon that colour from the neck up, because I just want a little bit more glow on the face. Next I'm taking a white pencil and I'm applying this to the inner part of the eyelid, and then I'm going to blend it with my fingers. I just want this to act as a bit of an eye primer for the light colour that's going to go on the inner corner of the eyes. So I'm just going to blend that out ever so slightly, and it's just on the inner corner of the eyes. This works great if you are a woman of colour, because with this base it won't go too ashy. And you can also use one with a bit of pearl on it. Setting it now with a little bit of light MAC Vanilla Eyeshadow, and then using Follie on the outside corner of the eye. And then I'm just going to blend the two together so they meet, so that the inner corner of the eye will remain the lightest of the two. Going to run that same colour underneath the eye as well, right close to the lash line, and then use a push liner brush to get really close into the lashes, because I just want them a little bit darker. I'm not a big fan of really thick eyeliner, so I love the push liner brushes. And I'm also going to apply a fraction of that just underneath the eye as well. Okie dokie. Next I'm applying blusher onto the kind of cheekbone area, and this is by Chanel, which is Reflex. So just applying it nice and high, because I just think it's a great colour that goes with sort of tan skin. And you can see that inner portion of the eyelid just looks bright and fresh and awake. A little bit of shimmer, which is the Mary-Lou-Minizer by The Balm, and a Ray Morris flat brush. I'm applying Aqua Rouge to Beth's lips. This is brand new and it's hers. Well, it's hers now. And I think this is a great colour. It's like a nude brown, a nude browny pink. Then I'm going to apply the gloss over it once it's slightly more dry. And these are absolutely budge proof. And I just think this is such a pretty feminine, girly look. It doesn't require any real skill and anybody can do it, and it suits all ages. And all the shades that we use were basically matte shades on the eyes as well. Mascara now, upper and lower, and that will basically complete the tutorial. Just a little bit of black Kohl pencil in the inner eye. You can leave this bit and you'll see a before now, and then you'll see an after. So thank you for your time, and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Bye bye.